Okay guys, on a channel like this, you knew eventually we were going to get into the mushroom man himself, Jack Doherty, who you guys can see on the stream. Appreciate all the love you guys have been showing the channel. It's crazy, everything like that, blah, 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 like all that stuff, you know. But I'm not going to hold you up. Let's see what type of debauchery he's going on as Jack Doherty is speed running his downfall.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I didn't even say anything and I'm getting kicked. He's about to yell jackass to the golfer for $100, so. Jackass!
Come on, this is I'm pretty sure at like PGA Tour or something like that. Y'all know golf is one of those sports where you literally you clap, you try not to even clap too loud. People don't yell because it really messes up the game. You can't golf and like be distracted like that in the same type of way like a basketball or a football game would work. So you're really just ruining everybody's time and the whole competition. It's like, what's funny about this? Like, who's laughing? All the people out there drinking, having a good time, in the crowd trying to have a good time. You ruin it for them. You ruin it for the people that are competing. You ruin it for the people that are watching online because they want to actually see good golf. So the only person laughing is you, and this is why everybody can't stand you.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I didn't even say anything and I'm getting kicked out.
One day in the not so distant future, we are going to be living in a time where no matter.
By the way, guys, shout out to August the Duck. I'm going to put the original video in the comments, but he makes some goated content. Check him out.
Where you are, no matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, you are not going to be able to go outside and not be subjected to some dumbass streamer doing something where the punchline is, haha, I'm making the day of everybody around me significantly worse, so me and my equally dumb audience can laugh. Don't know when that day will come. I'm thinking like 4 weeks, but I'm looking forward to it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm beginning to...
And this is how you know Jack Doherty's audience has to be young, because I don't know, like, I'm too old. I'm unk status at this point, but people my age, we not trying to just see videos of people just getting harassed just cause. We like fun. We like good fun. We not old and dusty, you know what I'm saying? Like, we like fun, but come on, what is fun about just being an ass? Let's keep it a stack.
I think that Jack Doherty must work at Webster, because that boy is redefining what it means to be a loser. I think the last time we talked about Jack Doherty was when he was arrested in Miami for like standing in the streets. You know, the world's lamest crime. Very fitting for Jack. And honestly, I think I said this in that video. I kind of figured that that was going to be the last time we talked about Jack for the foreseeable future, if not just like ever. Because again, the guy was arrested for standing in the street too long. You know, not something that's super duper noteworthy. And he tried to make it into this huge thing to kind of claw his way back into relevancy, and it didn't really work. And to me,
you know, it's crazy. Jack Doherty is one of the only people who actually has like a good bit of money, and most people still wouldn't like switch places with him. Like, Jack Doherty has a ton of money. Obviously, I would love to have the amount of like money, the house, the cars, things like that Jack has. I don't know if somebody like said like, hey, you want to like switch places with Jack, like, and be like Jack, like, it's like, dang, and like that's kind of tough. Like, it just shows how much he's ran his reputation into the ground. Like, the money really means nothing. I don't know why he even still does it at this point.
It just sort of seemed to mark the end of people caring about this guy in any way, shape, or form. People just got tired of hearing about him, even if what they were hearing was that he got
he's kind of falling off. I can't lie. I haven't seen. This is the first one in a minute.
That was going to end up just being the way it was, and I think that has been proven to be the case. Because even when this guy is out here making an absolute fool of himself on live stream, doing anything he can to try and get back into the spotlight, it doesn't really seem like anybody cares. That is, except me, I guess, because I'm making this video. Guess that makes me like Jack Doherty's #1 fan. But we're here because the recent stunt that Jack Doherty has pulled is so unbelievably sad, so unbelievably childlike, that I just had to point and laugh one more time before our friend Jack inevitably fades out into irrelevancy for good. Recently,
yeah, I wanted to make sure that I got one on this new channel too before, you know, eventually we can't talk about Jack no more because he's just so irrelevant. No one's gonna get any views off of it. But also too, though, it's like, come on, like, you know, Jack is like an annoying person because he has enough clout to where he doesn't actually have to be annoying. Like, you know, a lot of people use that type of stuff to get on, but once you're on, you're good. I think a lot of people like me, for instance, I've never been to a PGA tour. I would love to go out with some of my homeboys, smash some, looks like he's got a Topo Chico there, smash some Topo Chicos and enjoy, you know, the PGA tour like with my friends. To be able to see somebody stream and do that experience and be able to show us like what that would be like would be something I'd be interested. I'd subscribe. I'd like it. Seeing them having a good time, crushing some drinks, watching some good golf, showing us like all the other little things that go on in the event. I think people would like that. There's no reason to go around harassing people for the content when the content's already there. That's how you know Jack is naturally just, he can't help himself. He's just not a good guy.
Jack Doherty was at the Phoenix Open, which is a PGA Tour event,
Okay.
and he was trying
Phoenix
to pay
Open
people
PGA
to
Tour.
stream as the golfers were swinging, which obviously is sort of a golf taboo, and it resulted in him being banned from all PGA Tour events for life. And after he was told this, he has the most
Good. I wouldn't be trying to pay money to go to a PGA Tour just to have it ruined by this guy.
And that's really saying a lot. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let me show you the clip.
Yell something on his back when he goes to hit right now.
For $100?
For $100.
What do I gotta yell?
Just jackass or some shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah. He's about to yell jackass to the golfer for $100. So
Fuck this guy.
fuck him. Jackass!
That's $100.
I got you.
Can you imagine?
See, doing that for $100. Come on now. This is just embarrassing. Like, I know I'm old, I'm unk, I make YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? I might be a little bit old to be making, but I'm not gonna stop. Unk gang out here. Shout out. Hey, throw a like if you're unk and you can never be stopped. But come on now. This is just childish. Like, this is Jack too old for this. Jack, like, I don't know how old Jack is, like 24 or something like that. That's too old for this. 18 is too old for this. This is just ridiculous.
Being a grown-ass man and finding this kind of shit funny. Like, if Jack
Exactly.
Doherty's age matched his appearance and he actually was just 14, then yeah, sure, this makes sense. But these two dudes seem to be in their mid-20s, and they are yelling at golfers at a golf tournament that they paid to be at. It's just like, at some point, you expect everybody to grow out of stuff like this. I guess that's not always the case, though.
Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, man.
That wasn't me.
Right here, right here.
That was him. That was him. Even she's telling you.
$100.
Hell yeah, I got you.
W press. We got a hero in the chat. That guy's a hero. I wish he had to slap Jack. No, okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not inciting, none of that. Like, we want all peace over here. Well, come on, y'all. Y'all know this is ridiculous. At a certain point, people like this really, like, I don't believe in cancel culture, but come on. Like, I mean, I think it doesn't matter what part of the political spectrum you are on or anything like that, whether you're male, woman, trans, anything like that. I mean, we can all just see who's being like a dick. Like, let's keep it a stack. Like, excuse my language. Like, I don't like to use that language, but I'm just like, guys, like, I just want to see a world where we can all really show love and peace and just like, it'd be a beautiful thing. And it's like, people like Jack really make that kind of hard, because it's like, why?
You gotta go.
Get him out of there.
I didn't know it was against the law.
Way to go, dumbass. Yeah. I didn't do anything.
My God, what a fucking idiot. Yeah, man, just wait till you find out that they can set pretty much any rules that they want at a private event. Also, I truly don't understand how even like the biggest losers on planet Earth can enjoy watching this guy. Dude starts to sneak away the second he senses that he might have to face some sort of consequences for his actions. That for like the third or fourth time in his life, maybe he might actually be held accountable for something. Loser is not a strong enough word to describe this slime ball.
You're gonna get trespassed.
These guys both do this all the time.
You're gonna get trespassed from the course. I'm gonna escort you out of here with no issues,
All right, cool, yeah, but I didn't say anything. We just filmed him do it.
Bam, it's
PGA event.
But look, ask her right there.
PGA event.
But I didn't do anything.
Shut up.
Lights, let's go. Okay, fair enough.
Nobody wants you there.
Dude, I didn't even say anything and I'm getting kicked
Nobody
out.
cares. Nobody wants you there.
Someone
Like,
actually said
everybody's there to
something.
have a good time. You're ruining
Like,
that.
honestly, I don't
Just
like to throw
go.
that
Get
around
out.
'cause it's kind of harsh, but like, seriously, I just have to ask. Like, is this an act or is he really just this
Nah, it's crazy. There's like 10 bike cops for Jack Doherty. Like, Jack Doherty could be handled by like a 12-year-old like kid that knows how to wrestle. Like, it's just funny. Like, all the bike cops. You really only needed one, guys.
Does he really think that paying somebody to do something that is against the rules would not also be against the rules? Like, again, this is just a child's reaction to getting in trouble.
All right, guys, we're playing heads or tails on stake.us, and boom, just like that, we just won $1,000. We got all these cops right here. We're getting kicked out of Waste Management right now in Arizona, but look at all these cops. This is insane right now.
What do you guys think the chances are that doing something like this was part of his, like...
We really be making the wrong people famous, y'all. We really be making the wrong people famous. Look at this guy. Just look at him. Like I saw somewhere somebody said like Jack has like the most punchable face. You know, I'm really not trying to promote any, you know, like bullying or anything like that on the channel. I'm really trying to be like positive. Like I want to be a guy that covers the drama, but covers it from a more, you know, an outward standpoint. I don't know if that's subjective or subjective on. I don't want to say which one y'all gonna get me in the comments on that, but you guys know what I mean. Like, and then it's like you see people like this and you're just like, oh, I just want to roast. You're like, I just want to go all in.
Fake sponsorship agreement for this stream. They're like, yeah, you're not really pulling in any views anymore, so you got to do something that's going to go viral so it'll be part of the clip. I also like how we just can't turn off streamer mode. He has to keep trying to upplay everything. No, dude, this is really not insane right now. None of the cops are even looking at you or interacting with you. I think you're just in like a backstage area where cops are. Like you're being kicked out of an event. Is it really that insane? Is it really that crazy that you ended up in an area where...
Yeah, the cops are all there. They're not even there for Jack. I think they're just like just kind of standing around at this point. He's already out of the event. He's clearly no threat. They know probably like the female one right here could probably drop Jack if she really wanted to. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is the same thing like when he crashed that car and he was like trying to get the content. Like people like this going to get the content at any chance they can. I just don't get why people like this don't try to work on their public image at all. But
there are more staff than guests. I feel like that makes a lot of sense.
Jack, Doherty, is that you?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing here?
Not sure.
Not sure. What?
You're not here to enjoy the PGA Tour?
This guy's on like Christian Berger's level of dealing with police. What do you mean you don't know? You're at a fucking golf tournament and you don't know why you're there? It's like the second any of these guys have to have a thought outside of streaming, their brain just shuts down.
Just, you know, join the waste management.
Don't do this, all right? Let's,
sure.
We know exactly what you're doing here. Don't play this game with me, okay? We know exactly what you're doing. So as a result of that, we're trespassing you. If you come back here again before this tournament's over, you'll be arrested, and then you'll go through that whole process.
Sir.
In addition to that, I'm trespassing you from all future PGA Tour tournaments. If you show up at a PGA Tour tournament again, you'll be arrested. You understand that?
Forever? For life?
Shout out to the PGA Tour. Shout out to the PGA Tour. Shout out to the PGA Tour. I got a friend that be him and his job. They go to the one here, like around here, like Metro Atlanta, all that kind of area and everything like that. And I've always really wanted to go. And it seems like it's been really fun when he went. It's good to know that man, Jack Doherty, will be nowhere around when I'm attending. I might have to go next year just because of that, you know. Shout out to the PGA Tour.
Can you imagine spending $100 to get banned from something for life? I don't know why that's so funny to me, but I feel like this would be like a lot less painful if he just yelled jackass himself. But the idea of him spending $100 to get somebody else to yell something that he was too scared to do himself and receiving a lifetime ban for it is hilarious.
Yeah, I hope it was worth it, buddy.
If he's not putting on an act and he really thought he couldn't get in trouble for this.
For the foreseeable future, until you and I can work this out.
How do we work this out then? Because I love golf, you know, I don't want to be banned forever. So how about we find a positive way out of this too, so it's not just a negative result?
We're done with this discussion.
All right, cool, then we're done. I'll leave. I don't care. Thank you so much. I'll take my ID back. Thank you, sir.
You can literally watch this guy's brain.
See the disrespect? Like, come on. I do. Like, see? We can't be hyping people up like this. Like, these are the people that you gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? You maybe watch their content from a different distance. You don't throw no like, no sub, no nothing like that. Definitely like, sub, subscribe. Like, come on now. We're real over here. But we don't terrorize people over here. But you know what I mean? Like, those are those people you kind of watch, like Nova Online, Cyrax and stuff. You like watch them from a distance and you know they're there, but like you show them no support so they don't get no money, because nobody should be making money off of ruining people's lives. Like imagine you went to PGA Tour. Like, let's say you're a person that really likes golf and like you haven't had a chance to do this, and like maybe you can barely afford it and you finally got to go, and then you have somebody like this guy ruining your experience. That's hands-worthy. I'm just saying.
Work in real time. He's like, okay, maybe I can manipulate my way out of this because I'm used to being able to do that. And
yeah,
once this guy doesn't immediately fold and is like, yeah, you know what? Actually, you can come back into the tournament right now. Hell, we'll let you hit one off the tee box. Like, as soon as he doesn't do exactly what Jack wants him to do, he shuts down and goes back to his normal behavior. It's just pathetic.
See you when I'm done.
I'm done. Thank you.
When we're done.
All right, cool.
You can have it back. Do you have any questions?
I don't. Thank you, sir. I'll take my ID.
Okay.
Thank you. Cool. Yeah, thanks. All right, goodbye. Mr. Steve. Just so you know, nobody my age gives a fuck about golf besides me. I don't give a fuck that I can't go to a boring golfing event for the rest of my life.
How this guy ever, and I mean ever, got a following is genuinely so far beyond me that I just don't think I'll ever understand it. This guy behaves like a movie stereotype spoiled child, just screaming.
Right, though? But yeah, I completely agree with August the Duck. Like, you know, and shout out to him for like putting together this video and everything. But this is just another circumstance. It's just clip after clip after clip of this. At this point, this man's just speed running his downfall. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can get a little clout from being infamous. And I'm sure Jack Doherty's realizing that when he gets in some controversy. That's pretty much the only way his name gets out here. And even August, and even at this point now, people like me will even talk about it. But like, come on, there's a better way to do this stuff and everything like that. And, you know, I hope Jack makes the change. I feel like he still has the chance to like make that change probably right now, but he'd have to go very aggressive. I'm really nice. Look at me giving money. Look at me doing things like this. And he can maybe change his public perception, but I honestly just think he's kind of a bad guy and just may not have it in him. Either way, I don't know. All we know is we're going to be able to go to PGA Tour and have a good time without having to worry about Jack Doherty being there. Hey, I might have to go next year. But I hope you guys all have an amazing day. This has been a great video. Good to actually get Jack Doherty on my video. I watch little stuff about him being, you know, a terrible person all the time. But it's good to actually have something on my channel like to reflect, you know, some of the sentiment. But I hope you guys all have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And get you a 10-piece. Lemon pepper, hot with ranch.